My name is Alicja Switon. I'm an activist. I'm a queer feminist. I work at the Information Center Against Violence at the Association of Austrian Women's Shelters. I am responsible there for coordination of European projects, and I'm also active in several other collectives that focus on reproductive rights and the rights of the queer community. My activism is focused on different parts of patriarchal violence. Patriarchal violence is the violence against women and children, but it is also violence against lesbians, inter, queer, trans, agender people. And patriarchal violence also affects men. It is racist, it is classist, ageist, ableist. Currently we work on a project MARVO, and MARVO means multi-agency response to violence against older women. MARVO is an international project focusing on the intersection of sexism and ageism, and also ableism that older women are affected by. And together with our partners in Estonia, in Greece and Austria, we establish local collaborations with different agencies in order to effectively respond to violence against older women. Similarly, there is also another project with focus, on the other hand, on children, and especially children affected by violence that's residing in women's shelters. It's called Safe Shelter. In this project, we create European standards in order to strengthen safeguarding of children in women's shelters in Austria, but also in some other European countries, in Germany, in Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, and France. Currently, the huge challenge that we deal with is the backlash. Many battles that we have fought decades ago, we have to fight again, and unfortunately violence is increasing. Of course, capitalism is one of the problems, but another one that also elevates the inequalities in the world is the COVID pandemic. In Austria, another big challenge is the feminicide. In recent years, there were more women killed in Austria than men. In Vienna, a group of activists has initiated protest action under the name of Claim the Space. Claim the Space is an alliance of activists and groups, collectives that after each feminicide in Austria meet at the former Karlsplatz in Vienna and organized collective action, protest action to show the anger and to show the sadness that happens after one of us is taken away. Such protest actions show the structural and political dimension of killing of women, but also lesbians, inter, trans, non-binary and agender people. A big part of my everyday activism is related to reproductive rights and the access to abortion. We can see backlash not only in the US, but also very close to us, for example in Poland, where I'm from. And the rights are being taken away, but on the other hand, we can see also a huge feminist solidarity. And in Europe, there are abortion groups all over the continent where different collectives and feminist activists join together in order to provide abortion to people in Poland. They either send pills to the people who need abortion, or they support in going abroad for a procedure. Also in Vienna there is a group which is called Ciocia Wienia. It is a feminist collective which supports people who would like to come from Poland or from another country where abortion is not accessible to Vienna for a procedure here. So we can see that there is really a lot of challenge right now, but there is also a huge feminist solidarity. And this allows us to work together, to network and to fight for more social justice. I take pride mostly from the practical activism that I'm involved in. It means that all the actions such as demonstrations, events, protest actions really bring a lot of pride. For example, at the Association of Austrian Women's Shelters this year we were able to buy laptops and tablets for women's shelters. And this was something what really gave a lot of reward, because in a very simple way we provided support to the women's shelters. Of course, there are also other achievements. When serving as the executive manager of WAVE network, we entered the COVID pandemic. And I think this time, when we were acting as a network, and especially in the times of isolations, we really showed the solidarity, and we managed to act as a group, as a network, and that was something what we should be really proud of. I would like to recommend the book of Adrienne Maree Brown, Emergent Strategy. The author is a Black feminist and a facilitator of social justice movement. She's also a huge inspiration. It shows us how we are actually important, not only as single people, but also as part of a group or a collective, and also a movement. The author has also compiled another book, Pleasure Activism, which I love so much because it shows how our well-being and our happiness is so important, and it's also a political act. I believe that everyone should actually contribute in the way that they feel like, so the way that they feel comfortable with. If you want to organize, you can organize. If you want to create an art project, do so. And if you have enough money, please donate. And I think the most important is find the like-minded people that want to work with you in a collective, in a group, or an organization. As feminist movement, we are and we have to be interconnected. We are not just single groups, but as a network, we are extremely strong together. We can exchange information, we can perform actions together, and we have just more strength. Being part of WAVE network has allowed us to do a lot of actions together and actually facilitate change.